Hi, welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing well. I'm really just going to jump right into it so I can tell you all the things that you need to know at this time. I'm going to say my little blessing. So here we go. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and only the called upon, thank you so much for helping me to deliver clear, concise messages to Tahnook, okay? Tell him whatever he needs to know at this time for his highest good. Give him guidance, all right? Give him motivation. First, we're gonna see what is going on, like what your present energy is. So actually I'm gonna start with this deck because I'm just gonna see what the basis of your situation is, like the basis of this message, what's really like of importance, or what you really need to hear, you know, straight off the bat. So what's the basis of this reading, the situation? What do you want to tell him? Basis of the situation. All right, we have intuition. Okay, so right now they're asking you to follow your intuition a little bit more. Okay. So this is a little bit crazy starting off. So we have the suffering and silence card. So I feel like you could definitely be one of those people that like pushes back your emotions and doesn't tell people how you're really feeling and stuff. I feel like you've been feeling called to, I don't know, heal yourself in little areas and aspects of your life. I feel like you might have a really good intuition as well. You might like know when things are about to happen, or you know, maybe you just have like a bad feeling in your stomach when you feel like you could be in a bad situation. This is really weird. I feel like your intuition is like guiding you to maybe a different path, or maybe that's what you're looking for. Okay, so I feel like you do have the ability, everybody has the ability to like tap into this inner guidance and wisdom that they have within us. So I feel like you've been doing that recently. Okay, that's really weird and like surprising, but hey, you never know what's gonna come out. That's good though. That's a really good thing. So maybe you're like unhappy with how your life is right now. Maybe you don't really feel like secure and stable, because I'm getting this like base chakra. You need to get grounded more. I don't know if you know like the method of like grounding and, you know, meditating, stuff like that, to maybe tap into this intuition that you have more. But I feel like your higher self has been like calling you or guiding you to like do some more like healing, leveling up, like in some way, okay? I don't know if you're feeling that, but that's the vibe that I'm getting, okay? Let me get like a present energy. What's the present energy right now? Yeah, so this base chakra has a lot to do with like maybe not feeling safe, not feeling secure. You know, the base chakra can be associated with like needing a lot of things to like try to like fill that void. So I don't know if you know anything. You probably know nothing about balancing your chakras and stuff, but you do need some chakra work done. I feel like you have energy centers that like need healing, like energy that is with you that's, I feel like even you could have like generational trauma that is just in your energy field, you know, because we're all like, you carry trauma and wounds and stuff like that energetically for like 3 generations. So that's what I'm getting for you, okay? Let's see. Let's grab the tarot, all right? And I'm seeing a whole bunch of synchronicities, so I feel like this could really be resonating with you, okay? Let me get present energy. All right, what's going on with him right now? Right in this moment at this time. Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. So shit. This is actually pretty good. The 10 of Pentacles. I mean, this can represent family matters. The 10 of Pentacles is all about stability and security, money. You could be coming on to some money. This is sometimes an inheritance card. Something of that nature. Let's see. You could just be very financially stable right now. Let's see the influencing energy. Somebody's going to be giving you some money, or you could be getting a gift, receiving something, because the 6 of Pentacles talks all about like a gift, basically, a favor. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles is all about like equal give and take, a relationship, maybe an opportunity, something like that. You know what? Another message that I'm getting is that you could have like an inkling or an intuition about something, and this could be like coming to light here soon within the next like coming weeks. That's interesting. So let me get a past energy. What happened in the recent past, Spirit? What's going on? I also saw the Lovers card, so you could be like involved with somebody romantically. Maybe you're trying to like take the next step in your relationship, or sometimes the Lovers card actually represents like life-changing decisions, okay? So you could just be at like a time period of your life where you're making big decisions, or a lot of things are changing. Recent past energy, the Page of Swords. Okay, so sometimes the Page of Swords represents like stalking on the internet, gossip, like slander, petty shit, you know, like petty arguments, stuff like that. I feel like somebody could be trying to, you know, get under your skin a little bit or irritate you or something like that, because we have the 9 of Wands. Like, people could just be like throwing shit at you. Maybe you feel like somebody was kicking you while you were down or some shit like that. I don't know, but the Page of Swords is usually kind of like a really immature energy, okay? So this could be like what you're surrounded by. And I feel like these people are kind of making shit harder on you, or somebody is. Okay, you could feel like these people are like holding you back or something like that. But the 9 of Wands is also a card of like perseverance, okay? So whatever you're going through, anybody talking shit, whatever. I just heard surveillance, okay? So surveillance, be careful. I don't fucking know, okay? Surveillance, this could be that Page of Swords, all right? This could be like cameras, shit like that. Stalking, watching. Okay. Let's see what's coming towards you in the near future. What's coming towards you in the near future? Six of Swords, all right? So this is going to be a transitioning period in your life is what I'm getting. I feel like there's been a lot of hardships, obviously, that you've had to like persevere through, like that one card said. So the 6 of Swords talks all about moving on to calmer waters, all right? Maybe this is you and that person you could be seeing, I don't know, but the 6 of Swords is kind of like finally being able to let your guard down, maybe after like a long period of time. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from it. So you're moving on. This could even be a healing period for you, you know? Maybe things have been a little bit rough, but they're not like too crazy. I feel like you could just be finding yourself a little bit more recently. maybe you're just getting older and like maturing and seeing things in a different light or a different perspective, or you're trying to. All right. Let's see what, like, a card to represent you at this time. What's a card to represent him at this time? And again, like, this stuff, these readings, sometimes you could come back in like a couple weeks or a month or so and more could resonate with you. Like, readings are kind of timeless, so if all this doesn't make sense to you right now, it could make sense in the future, you know? All right, so this is you right now, the Tower moment. Okay, so you could definitely be going through some shit right now. This is like a card of destruction. When I see this Tower card, okay, somebody could be looking at you as like bad news, or you're just like, yeah, and I just saw 1111, so maybe you are bad news right now, okay? So this Tower moment, if this were to represent you, that says a lot. That's like a very chaotic energy. The spirits sometimes will cause Tower moments in your life. The thing is, when people aren't on like the right path, or they're not living by what their higher self wants them to do, sometimes people lose themselves when they like come to earth, you know. This is a lot, okay, to comprehend, but I'm just saying, if you don't start healing, this healing process, Spirit's gonna keep putting obstacles in your life that you're gonna have to like roadblocks, essentially, all right? There's gonna keep being Tower moments until you kind of get your shit together. I'm seeing. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. This is also a card of like big realizations, you know, things that are like shocking, could be disappointing, but usually the Tower moments, yeah, they suck while you're going through them, but you learn a lot during these Tower moments. And sometimes, you know, rejection is protection. And I just feel like it is slowly but surely you're gonna start like waking up a little bit more, because even if you're here right now, like, you could be ascending a little bit. It is hard whenever you start to awaken and kind of go through the healing process. It's a lot on your plate. It's very overwhelming. So this could be you. You could just be having a lot of realizations at this time, and you could be living very recklessly and dangerously, okay? So I feel like, yeah, they're gonna start, your guides, whoever, they're gonna start putting little roadblocks on your path if you don't get your shit together, I feel like. Okay, so this is like a solid foundation. Like, whenever the foundation isn't solid, that's when the Tower moment happens, okay? The Tower comes crashing. So be careful and watch out. How are other people viewing you at this time? How are other people viewing him? Spirit, thank you so much for these messages. I feel like this is really good. I'm really like vibing with this right now. Okay, so how are other people viewing him? Ooh, okay, the Empress. Damn, this is really crazy. Somebody's viewing you like this. Somebody, it's just funny because, like, I don't know, I don't ever judge people when I read them, but it's just funny what's coming out for your energy. Like, it's not really what I expected it to. Like, I expected some of this stuff to come out, but like, this is crazy. So somebody is looking at you as the Empress. This is a very caring, nurturing person, like a very abundant person, somebody who has it all, somebody who like treats themselves well and respects themselves well. You could have like, you know, not to like offend you or anything, but you could have like more of a feminine energy, which is not a bad thing at all. That's actually really good, I think, because it's good for you to be able to like be in touch with that self, that side of yourself. Maybe you're like very sensual or something, like, but somebody is really drawn in by your energy. I feel like a lot of people are. I feel like you could be manifesting a lot of things in your life, maybe new opportunities. But if people are viewing you as the Empress, like, this is a card that I get. Like, this is like a card of like somebody that's respected, cared for, loved, but this is a very nurturing person, like a motherly, like, I know that that's not you, but like that's the energy of this card. Okay, the Empress is all the queens. She like embodies all of the elements. Okay, so that could be you. Maybe you're, I don't know, I just see this as a lot of abundance for you. Somebody sees how abundant you are, and I don't know, I just feel like your energy could be really different. So that's interesting to think that somebody thinks of you like that. I wonder who it is. All right. Let's get the outcome of the situation. Okay, what's the outcome of your situation? That Empress could be like a pregnancy card too, or like a parent card. So be careful of that at this time. If you're not trying to have no babies or anything, you know, just be mindful. What's the outcome of the situation? The Fool. All right, so yeah, maybe you're at the very, very beginning of your kind of like awakening, spiritual awakening, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You are at the beginning of it. So this could be like years from now when you finally start to like see shit for how it really is. I don't know what goes through your head and what your beliefs are right now at this moment, but you're starting to wake up a little bit. Actually the whole planet is. We're all shifting consciousness, like collectively our energy is changing. Okay, it's really good. So more of us are gonna be more aware, more in tune spiritually, stuff like that. You are becoming more, believe it or not. That's what they're telling me. And I think that you are kind of, this is going to be healing. This is going to be like your path. All right. Like I said, things could be coming to light for you, but this is a great card. This is like the best card in the deck to get. So maybe you're just going to have an opportunity, maybe to start over or to do something big, you know, and you should really take it and do your best and try to like heal. And just remind yourself that like you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, stuff like that. That could help heal the space chakra. If you work with your energies more, your chakras, you do energy healing, you probably don't know much about that yet, but once you have that little Kundalini awakening, it's called, when you activate your chakras, is when you'll really start to feel like you're healing. You'll feel different. It's crazy. It really is. So let's get some advice and messages. I'm gonna pull one card for your ancestors, and I'm just gonna read what it says. So I ask that we can connect with your ancestors and see what they want to say to you. Let's get a message for you. Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. What would you like to tell him from his ancestors, the people that came before him? Balance yourself, okay? Direction, growth, life stages. So this is a message from your ancestors. Hold up, because I'm going to read it to you. Man, this was a good reading. I like it. Yeah, so this tower moment, you need more balance in your life, all right? Okay, so this talks about like a medicine wheel. Talks about sorry, don't make fun of me when I say this, but this is the Nihiyawak. It's like Native Americans from Canada, so you could have a little bit of this in your blood. You don't necessarily have to, but like it could be in your blood. You could have some Canadian, indigenous, you know, I don't know. So this is the medicine wheel. Its philosophy extends to the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, and can help one understand their place in the universe as well as how they are linked to all living things. The 4 aspects of the medicine wheel are interwoven, and its underlying message is one of wholeness, balance, natural cycles, and relationship. The Cree consult the medicine wheel for guidance, healing, purpose, and insight. Each of the quadrants relates to a direction, a season, a color, and a life stage, as below. Okay, so it says east, south, west, blah, 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 north. It talks about all that. I'm not going to read it to you because it's a lot. The ancestors speak. All right, this is the message. Each part of your life contributes to a whole of who you are. The strength you draw from one area of your life can help you manage another. However, it is now time to reflect and address an imbalance. Weigh up how much time and energy you devote to your health, finances, career, relationships, personal interests, and all other aspects of your life. Once you have identified the areas that need your focus, make a plan to restore balance. Nurture your whole self, mind, body, emotions, and spirit. Okay, so you've been ignoring, you know, some of these aspects of yourself, and it's time for you to focus on that. Focus on your health, your mental health, all that. You are being called to heal a little bit more, okay? Divinatory meaning. Look at the world around you. Pay attention to the energy of Mother Earth, the seasons, the sun, and the moon. Consider how the patterns of nature affect you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and how they relate to the cycles. The medicine wheel supports your transition from one phase to the next, okay? What did I tell you about this transition period? Maybe this balance is going to help you transition to this next period of your life, okay? Bring your focus inward to grow, transform, release, and embrace a new stage or aspect of yourself. All right, so that's really nice. They're asking you to find a little bit more balance, and it'll be easier for you to like feel better, feel more connected with yourself, your higher self. You'll find more healing that way. Let's get some closing out messages, advice, or messages from the guides. What do you want to tell him, Spirit? Thank you so much for those messages. What do you need to release, all right? So you're holding on to a lot of baggage and burdens and stuff from the past. Moving forward into this next chapter of your life, they're asking you, what do you need to release? Write it down, talk to somebody. Hey, if you're getting this money, you can afford to, you know, talk to someone. If you need to, get help. What do you need to release? And you also have a lot of things you need to release energetically as well, you know. Like I said before when I started out this reading, how I said about ancestral trauma and stuff like that. It's time to take action, yeah? So it's really time for you to stop talking about it and do it, okay? Your emotions are running high, so you could be feeling a little bit lost and emotional at this time in your life, like that suffering in silence card said, okay? All right. I'm just gonna pull these last couple ones. These are just from one of my decks that I made, but I just want to pull some of them for you because I really like the messages. I made this deck myself, and I'm just being called to. So what messages do you have for him today? Closing out messages. Okay, you are just at the start of this abundant path, all right? So whatever you're doing, manifesting, keep it up. You're just at the beginning of it. Like, this isn't, it's only going to get better, okay? Like, this isn't it. They're here to teach you a lesson, all right? So if you're inquiring about someone, somebody, something, maybe this person's here to teach you a lesson, okay? I don't know who comes to mind. Having a positive outlook will help you achieve this, all right? So try not to think negatively at this time. You know, give it like a you can do it attitude. You feel me? Yeah, and then we have fake friends. So you have some fake friends around you, and you need to use protection, or else you're going to have a baby or get an STD. Sorry. All right. So I think that that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, don't take anything too seriously. You feel me? They are just cards, but I would think about it. Think about this balance that you need to find, okay? Get back to me. If you want to give me a review, you can do that. It really doesn't matter. You could just text me and tell me that it resonated with you or whatever. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, thanks for trusting me to do this. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.